Welcome back to Cycle Every Day. You are with Chris, and in this video we are going to be sharing our thoughts on the new Brompton Pump. We had to order a new pump for our Brompton as our old Brompton pump broke after riding it during the winter. It appears that the wet weather took its toll on the spring in the pump. The spring broke, which means it no longer locked into place on the frame and kept falling off. Rather than ordering the same pump again, we thought it would be worth giving the new improved Brompton Pump a try and let you know what we think, as it will fit on all Brompton models thanks to the new mounting system. There are some key differences between the two pumps themselves, which include the maximum achievable pressure, size, mounting and price. The older pump is made by Zefal, whereas the newer pump is made by Lazine. The new pump claims to be easier to use and can achieve much higher pressure quicker than the older pump. This is a good thing as far as we are concerned when you have a puncture, as it means you should be able to achieve a good tyre pressure when on the side of the road, which was not possible to achieve easily with the older pump. With a maximum of 160 psi achievable on the box, it appears to be more than capable of getting to between 90 and 110 psi on the Brompton tyre, which is what we normally run our tyre pressure at. The size of the new pump is different, which means it won't fit on the Brompton the same as the original pump. The original pump fits onto the frame using the mounts welded on the original Bromptons. However, the design of the new pump, and due to it being shorter, it won't fit in the traditional way, so this pump does need mounts which are included with the pump and is quite simple to fit onto the Brompton frame. The key area to be aware of when fitting is to adjust it so that the Brompton can fold. I found that the pump needed slight adjustment for the seat post, so it is a case of moving it over by a couple of millimetres, but very easy to fit. One of the other key differences is the price between the two pumps. The original pump costs around £19 and the newer updated pump costs around £32.50. I think that if this new pump achieves around 90 to 110 psi, I personally think it's worth the extra money, but the original pump does work to get you home when you have a puncture, so either one would be suitable for an on-the-road fix. The way in which the pump works is significantly better as far as we are concerned. There is a flexible hose which makes it easier to attach the pump to the valve and has both valve types, which is useful if you are with someone else that has a different valve on their bike. Because of the flexible hose, it is easier to pump the tyre up and achieve a higher pressure, as with the older style, the Brompton did used to move around a fair bit when pumping. So, now we're going to test it out and see what type of pressure we can get from the old pump and the new pump, to see if it actually does achieve the types of pressure it says it will, and how fast as well. For this we will look at using each pump for 2 minutes and then measure the pressure to see how quick they get to their final pressure. Think about it. Firstly, one of the reasons that our old pump broke is that the spring rusted due to the rain and the way it fitted on the Brompton. If you look at the way it attached to the Brompton, the top of the pump was at a downwards angle, so when it rained it would start to fill up over time, which in the end led to the spring on ours rusting and eventually breaking. On the new pump this doesn't look like it will be such a problem, as the top is facing down, so any water that collects there shouldn't build up. Another point on the old pump is that it did cause some rubbing on the frame over time and has worn away some of the paint, and looking at the way the new pump is designed with the brackets will hopefully not cause any issues in regard to moving around and rubbing when riding the Brompton. So hopefully this pump will last a little bit longer than the original one and make puncture repairs faster and easier on the side of the road. Let us know what you think of the new pump. Maybe you have already been using it for a while, or maybe you are thinking of upgrading to it. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have any comments or questions, then add them below and we will get back to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.